18 missed games this year. They're 8-10 without him. But they got him today. And the playoffs are underway. 40% or above. He shot 40% this year from three. Harris will try again. And knocks this one down.
And that's the play you're concerned about.
Simmons a lob to Butler, hit the rim. And it pinballs back out to Embiid. And now Simmons goes to his offhand, the right hand, and gets the putback.
What do coaches say all the time? You can't know a guy until you coach him yourself. Nice pass.
And
nice
three-point
play.
chance for Embiid.
You'll live with that all day long. Tough contested, too.
Here's Harris on the cut. Went for the slam. Jarrett Allen, we saw him block LeBron, Anthony Davis, Giannis at the rim during the regular season. Tonight for Philadelphia, they played only 10 games together during the regular season. What a look by Russell. And Allen gets through.
Dave, the pick and roll with Jarrett Allen.
Did not credit him with the block, just looking at the box score that we got during the timeout. They clearly missed it. There's Harris. He didn't miss. That's his second three. Bias against Joe. McConnell. Hit to the rim and puts it in. Harris heating up. That is 3 triples for Joe Harris.
Despite that injury. He says it's the best advice he ever got.
Boban hits the jumper.
You're right. He's got terrific touch.
Dinwiddie on the drive. Carroll. Dudley cuts to the rim. Nice feed to Davis. May have took some steps, but he gets the basket. Marjanovic from Harris. And again doesn't even jump and banks it in.
The Toby and Bobby show forced Kenny Atkinson to call a timeout.
Carroll drives at Simmons and banks it in.
Well, that's a tough shot. Really good defense by Ben Simmons.
Sixers have an opportunity at the rim, but Simmons unable to get it. And now Dinwiddie drains a three. Missed its last 8 shots. They're 0 of 8 from 3, shooting just 25% for the quarter. Meanwhile, Brooklyn can't miss right now. A 3 by Carroll by 8 on the road in game 1. LeVert gets several bounces before it drops.
Yeah, but tremendous screen by Ed Davis.
Dudley, nice move, feeds Davis, and Embiid is there. He's not been in great shape this year to begin with, and now defensively they do not get out on LeVert, and the Nets are rolling. They've got a 14-point lead.
Dudley since the guy was at BC. That's been in the league for over 10 years.
Yep, 12th season now for Dudley. Here's LeVert off the window. And this year played in 64 games. That's a career high, but again, not a lot of action since the All-Star break. We didn't know until about 7 minutes before we came on the air that he was even going to play today.
Have a good run there in Toronto.
LeVert with a pull-up, able to kiss it in. LeVert with 12 points off the bench in his 3rd year out of Michigan. Team from behind the arc here in the first half. T.J. McConnell gets into the paint. Here's Boban. Flips it up and in.
He's looking for the foul. When super downsizes. Dudley's at the 5.
Butler gets his own miss and finishes in the paint. On the floor, that's gotten this Sixer team back in the game. There's Dinwiddie with the slam.
And that's what you have to do. Okay, so Brooklyn is downsized.
Many minutes is Embiid here, 10 apiece in the first half. Russell into the paint, flips it up and in. His first 2-point basket.
Downsized to match up. That's what Kenny Atkinson was worrying pregame. Will they match us?
Dinwiddie, terrific drive and finish.
Look at the space they're working with.
15-point lead, 8 straight for the Nets. Butler, through contact, able to get it to roll in.
I'd be interested to know from Stan, what's that like as a coach when you're coming that close as they get another drive? I'll tell you, they're just spacing and driving.
15-point lead for Brooklyn. Here's Scott, in and out. Butler soars above the rim and gets the putback. 2 points, he gets the rebound there, his 5th. Simmons driving.
Great defense by Dudley, but Butler, back-to-back possessions where he just gets to the glass.
3 seconds remaining. Butler with 2, fires for 3, hits it at the buzzer! Jimmy buckets! And 1 of 5 from the floor, 3 points. Embiid is 1 of 9, 0 for 5 from 3. Here's Russell, and he swishes it home. Here's Butler on the drive, goes right at Jarrett Allen, who's got 3 fouls. Russell feeds Allen. Blocked. Lost the ball as well on the way up. Redick looking for his first basket. Got it! Here's Tobias Harris, who is just 1 of 4 from the floor, 2 points. Embiid sneaks between 2 defenders. Beautiful move, and 1.
Davis away from Portland.
His 31st career playoff game, Davis. Embiid with the block as Carroll tried the reverse. Out of bounds, 8 to shoot. Russell in transition. Doesn't get picked up. And Jimmy Butler went for the fake of the pass. Russell gets the layup. The lead is back to 8.
He's now got 14 points on 5 for 17.
Nice pass by Boban to Jimmy Butler, who's up to 27 points. This opportunity here in Brooklyn. Second overall pick by the Lakers back in 2015. As Russell gets again.
He's starting to cook now, and he's just, look at the patience he showed.
Game 2 of this series Monday here in Philly. Butler foul, count it! He's got 29! He'll look for 30 at the line!
It's hard, Dave.
Been through a lot as a young man growing up in Texas. Here's Harris on the drive, gets the finish. That's his first 2-point basket. He had 3 threes in the first half. Road win in the playoffs. Brooklyn as Russell is bumped, and he gets the bounce. D'Angelo Russell up to 18 points. Back to Dinwiddie. Jared Dudley, the no-look pass to Davis, and he scores over Marjanovic. Redick's on Dinwiddie now. Step back 3. On the money for Spencer Dinwiddie.
How good is that?
Back to LeVert. Blocked by Boban. Harris just 1 field goal. Now 2 as he scores there.
Deal to me. No Marcus Smart.
Here's Carroll. In and out. Davis is there with another putback. And the lead is back to 11.
It's just the talent of Embiid and the size and the skill.
LeVert, boy, that was pretty.
Wow.
And Caris LeVert. The lob to Simmons from Embiid.
How do you sum up his impact on this game, especially with Embiid not 100%?
I mean, we would really be further down if it wasn't for Jimmy's.
Embiid slides to the ground again. That's the 5th time he's hit the deck. Simmons with the block on the 3 attempt by Carroll. Here's Dinwiddie, a 14-point game for him. Takes it strong to the rim and finishes through contact. Embiid, short of the 3, got his own miss. LeVert will try it and get it! Of the 22 games since the All-Star break, as Dinwiddie gets past Bolden and lays it in minutes before we came on the air. So about 2:23 Eastern time, there's a tip in.
Physicality.
Here's D'Angelo Russell at 14 in the 3rd, picks up where he left off. Embiid just 4 of 14 from the floor. He powers his way to the goal there. Embiid again, faces to double team, fires underneath. Simmons scores.
Not coincidental that the veterans Davis and Dudley are on the floor right now.
Nice pass by Embiid, the dunk by Simmons. And it's back to 11. The next dead ball. We'll see if that means Embiid goes to the bench. Harris with the hang and finish on the reverse layup. And if Brooklyn hangs on to win, just the makeup of this team as Butler misses a 3. The putback by Bolden, but the makeup of this Brooklyn team, that was 2 years ago. They won 20 games. They won 28 a year ago, and now they're 2 minutes away from a playoff win. Obviously, even more pressure on him to get back. Remember, he missed the first 2 games of their series with Miami last year, but the Phillies still won and won that series in 5 games.
The Nets open up the 2019 NBA playoffs with a major bang. They knock off the Sixers in Game 1, 111 to 102.